What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is huge because it's a new product for us to install, LP Novacore. We're gonna get started on it. If you don't know what that is, stay tuned. I think it's a great product and it's got a great future. So let's get into it. All right, so this is the Novacore and you guys are gonna see it real quickly, but what you'll notice is you see our sheathing here. This is our structural sheathing and it has an applied 1-inch extruded polystyrene, so XPS foam. Now, the good thing about XPS is that XPS doesn't hold moisture like an EPS foam. It's a lot more moisture resistant. But what this is gonna aid in this building is for efficiency purposes. Post frame is already super low thermal bridging because when you look at our wall assembly, you have a couple columns every so often, but mostly just a big wall of insulation. And our goal has been to try to build the most efficient home, the most cost-effective home. And by using this product, which is about 40, don't quote me, but around $40 a sheet less than the competitor's Zip R product. The downside to it is it does not have an integrated weather-resistant barrier or WRB like Zip. So this is going to be a straight structural piece of sheathing. So we're going to have to cover it with a WRB. Stay tuned because there's a solution for this that we're going to be able to get a fully thermally insulated exterior insulation board with this panel without having to add a WRB to it. But that's going to come later. So for now, we're going to be installing this the traditional way, which is with an additional WRB that we will install at a later date. So let's get this opened up. Let's get we're going to start on this back wall. We get another gorgeous windy day here in the Midwest. If it wasn't for the wind, Greg, it'd be pretty nice out today.
Pretty nice. It would be pretty nice.
And we're going to go ahead and get started on a tough section, which is not tough, but an end wall. I know it would be nice and easy to just go right on a side wall and start going, but we're gonna work on this end wall first. So let's get this all opened up and get to it. I'm excited, Greg.
It is a hefty piece. Who would have thought styrofoam could weigh so much?
Man, why's it gotta be windy every freaking day?
Welcome to the Midwest. Yeah.
Brother, I can't see that.
I mean, we look pretty good.
Wait, you can see it?
Yep. So you can see it hitting right on that joint.
Oh, yeah. I do see it. No, I think we're money, man.
As far as going,
nice.
Seeing all the way up.
Why don't you climb up there and see?
No, I mean, look, the second one.
I see the second one down.
Yeah, we're dead center of that.
I think we're money, brother.
I think so, too.
Yeah. I mean, we did plumb this wall, and it was money, so we're just gonna use this center line then as our guide and we'll run our sheathing up. It ain't that deep, man. So the other thing that we're gonna do is we've got some big stretch and we're just gonna make sure, so call us out in the comments if you see us miss it, but we're gonna be running a bead right down here, and that is so air can't come up between the sheet. You don't think it's going to because it's gonna be nailed, but just to be safe. And you may be saying, well, what about this crack here? We'll deal with that at a later date. So this product, you know, it's different than just regular sheathing, but you install it exactly like you would your normal sheathing. So there's nothing, no different tools, no different nailing patterns. You gap it the same. It's just another piece of structural sheathing. So yeah, let's do it, man.
Pretty cool.
Oops.
That is a bead.
That's right, man. Do it. You won't.
Get me close.
Yep. Okay. Now, I did bring the level stick out just to verify. Yeah, you probably aren't good, right?
No. I need to go over at the top.
Yep. All right. I like it. Heck yes. This feels really rigid, dude.
I'm going to turn the compressor.
Holy cow. Yeah, so we got our nailing pattern. We're gonna do you know, we're doing a different install because we're gonna run this vertical. If you guys have watched the channel, I always get questions, why are you running your sheets vertical? You know, and I always say, if you step back at our building, and if you rotate your head 90 degrees, we're running them horizontal or perpendicular across our framing lumber. So our horizontal girts are 90 degrees from your traditional stick frame. So we just turn our sheathing 90 degrees. It's really not that complicated. So we're gonna do like an 8-inch nail pattern around the perimeter. So I'm also using, look at that nail. A little bit overkill. This is a 131 3-inch nail. So this is, I wanted to make sure that I was getting through. Yeah, this is an inch and a half. These are 3 1/4. So they're gonna pop through a 1/4 inch, but I think it's okay. Do it, brother.
You want to use shingle nails for
Yeah. I don't have any. Shoot.
I might have a couple.
I might not. Oh. Dude, there's aren't.
Oh, no.
They're not long enough.
Oh, no.
All right, brother. Love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cool. Take those nails.
Kapow. Let's go. Just let it down right there? Yeah, let it down. Or just rotate it.
All right.
All right, come on up, buddy. Man, you know, we were just celebrating the fact that this is the first job that we thought ahead and we had our trusses ordered with our end girts in line with our layout. But we also knew that the bottom of the truss was at the center point of our layout, which meant if we ran a sheet joint at that 2-foot increment, in this case it's 12 feet, that it would not work. And our excitement of getting things going, I don't know. I mean, we talked about it, but we went ahead and did 4-footers to stagger this joint. And now our 8-footer is gonna hit right where we don't have framing. So we're gonna have to do a weird 6-foot stagger here, and it's fine, but just when you think, you know, I'm gonna celebrate, we gotta.
What did I do with my tape measure? Fell over.
It's on the ground. Now we gotta switch it up, but no big deal. Oh, you're just gonna do that, huh?
Yep.
Oh, you just gonna do it? I don't have a nail up there, brother, and you're hitting this nail.
I felt that.
Yeah. And you messed this one up.
I felt that.
Okay, you can't go nowhere, I gotta go up. Oh, wrong way, Kyle!
Whoa.
That's on me.
I love how you're yelling "whoa" before you even swung into the building.
Because I already knew it, but you know how this thing has a delay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That happens, dude. Oh, I hate gloves. I just wish I didn't have to wear them, but I'm such a Sally that would, no offense to Sally's. Come winter time, I just can't handle the cold, you know? I gotta put my gloves on once in a while. Come on. There we go. Heck yeah. See how Greg did on his cut. Wow. Good work, Greg. My way? Yeah, right there.
Stuck up.
Yep. All good, brother.
It is crazy how flat they lay when against the wall.
Yeah, they're really nice. I like it.
I do.
Okay, take her up.
Up.
Max. That's Max?
Yep.
And I got it. All right, bring the action. Max, got it.
I'm just saying it was nice.
79.
79.
Please, please, sir.
That wind is like a third hand.
Yeah,
Window.
I know. Just think, Greg, when all we got to do is... That'd be pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, I need to go uphill. That's good. What the? Okay.
Max.
And got it. When I said there is nothing you have to do differently from this to a standard wall sheathing, I actually lied, because there is one thing that we got to think about. And if we take a couple scrap pieces here, it'll be easier to see what's going on. So when we come around the corner here, right, we've got 1.5 inches, and normally we might just run our sheet a 1/2 inch past and then butt the next one up into it. But if we do that, we're going to have this condition here where we have our sheathing, and then this one's going to come out past it, and we'll have this foam. We want to cover this all up. Does it really matter? Probably not. I don't think there's really any harm in leaving it, because we're going to cover this with a WRB, but we're going to go ahead and channel out just a quick with the saw. I mean, it's easy with our track saw. We'll take 1 inch out right where this edge is, so that way this piece then can come right in, and they should sit in there real nicely. So that's kind of the goal. And then this one we'll probably take a 1/2 inch out, so when it comes in, it just laps really nicely. We'll see how it goes together. This is our first time. Oh, we need one of those Sega knives, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It'll pop off.
It might. Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Look out.
You got it. My guy's got a brain the size of a freaking watermelon, but it's got grooves like a prune, you know what I'm saying? It's not smooth like a watermelon.
on the microscopic layer of melon, like, is it really that smooth?
They say if you were to take the earth and shrink it down to the size of a cue ball, it would be smoother than a cue ball.
That's what I hear. That's got some glue on it. I will hurt you.
Okay, so we did readjust this dimension because I was dumb and it, what?
Where's one of those scraps? We'll show
it was going to be twice as much work. So instead of cutting, and I was gonna do like a nice little fold over just because I thought it was a little extra, but now we're just gonna do this so it's just a one-timer, you know, whatever. I was just trying to be extra, I guess. Suffocating. I would just hope that, you know, we did a decent job.
So I don't want to go any further anyways, right there. We got that chain up there. Probably wouldn't want to lock down sidewalk, yeah.
Who cares if it puts a little dimple in the sheet underneath? Why did it do that?
I think it looks like the foam is like kind of caving in.
How do we do? Okay, now flip it over.
Yeah.
180. Take off. You want to take off 1 inch and 5/8, you said?
No.
Oh.
1 3/8.
Oh, no, just do 1 1/2 inch. Just do 1 1/2 inch. Or you want to go 24.5?
Still 24.5 off of the plywood.
Okay.
That's like butter. Not a bad thought. Wait, it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, that goes there. And we'll get that once we get that chain out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. I like that there. Let's double check this. This is like our last chance. We start installing this sheathing and our walls aren't plumb, then game over. Well, I would say, Greg, if you gave me back this way 1/8, maybe.
So maybe if I took a link off and tightened it.
Yeah, see what it does.
That didn't do anything, but.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't need, and I don't even know that I need it. I mean, I think it's good, dude. We're splitting like 16ths maybe on this 12-foot level.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot, dude. It gets a little bit easier to put your finishes on, whether that's taping or whatever, when you don't have like a random joint in the middle of a door. See, the problem is what we're trying to avoid is, you see this chain going up to this corner right here? That is an important chain, and it goes around our column up there just because of the way that that blocking is. So our goal is to kind of get this wall locked in a little bit, and then we'll come back and put that last piece there. Come on. Fade me. And then just grab that level.
Uh-huh. All you?
Oh yeah, I didn't grab that good. So you see this little gap right here? This is where the air is gonna enter into our attic space for ridge venting. And then you notice here, this is the truss bottom. So this area from here to here is able to be filled with insulation. That's another thing that is very hard to find in a stick frame home, because the heel of the truss, which is this guy right here, The heel is this part at the very end of the truss. Most residential trusses and even post-frame trusses are not very tall, which means out at the edge, it's very hard to get a full R value. We're gonna have about 14 inches of R value out here, which I think is another great benefit to this design because we get a full encapsulation of R value there. My guy, life is good. Kind of nice how that worked out with that tail up there, Greg. Just like we planned. And now this is ready for a sheet to come right in here. All right, before we come down this wall here with Novacore, we do have a porch. We've got framing that had to be done. We've already got our top header framed up here, this 2x12, but right through here, this is where we're gonna have a column, a 6x6 column come back and attach to the wall. So we're just gonna slap some 2x material, mainly just so we have something solid, and that is gonna be tight. Oh boy, it's gonna fit, but that's gonna be good and tight. Maybe we don't need a fastener, Greg. If you're wondering why there's so much lumber up there, we kind of accidentally put that other one up there in the wrong spot, but it's no big deal. Just try and come all the way over if you can. Nope, it's stupid. Let's just shave a hair off, okay? We got a track saw, it'll go like easy, okay? That might have done it. Huh. That's pretty much perfect. So if this is good, then we're good. Heck yeah, good enough for the girls Greg runs with. We're good to go. All right, just gotta remember, always double check your plumb before you start putting your wall sheathing on. Always. Okay. So here we got the foam. This is like the full thermal break. This way, this sheet when it goes in, hopefully, is foam to foam in the corner so we don't have wood going through. I don't know if it really mattered, but I think it's a good effort. I 100% just missed that. You know, the depth of this really throws me off when I look at it. I feel like my nailer is higher than it actually is. I keep shooting just barely higher than I want to. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, how far does this go? Not bad for a couple schmoes.
Couple pole barners.
Couple pole barners who try to act cool by calling their stuff post framers.
Yeah. Man, I really thought we'd bamboozle somebody.
I know. They seen right through us, Greg. Dang it. Got my piece.
Pole barners unite. All you. Nothing you can't fix it yet.
Whew. Hey. Nice. That's, I think, a great day, man. We just got all this done. And to be honest, probably kind of worked on the worst side first. The back where it's not very level. End wall, big end wall. And I tell you what, man, let's go inside, turn this compressor off, and I'll give you a little bit more information on why we went with Novacore and the benefits of it, okay? So, here's the thing. I've talked about it on our other builds, and that was the fact that post frame is a great way to build a home, in mine and Greg's humble opinion. If we were to build ourselves homes, it would be post frame because of the benefits that we like. One of them being these large bays of nothing but insulation. The lack of thermal bridging inherent in the design because we only have a column every 8 foot. This is where the thermal bridge can occur, where this wood, and the wood on the inside are all you have. You don't have insulation. The rest of this wall is just straight insulation. And on my shop, we took it one step further and we ran all of that rock wool comfort board in between the girts behind the columns. That reduced our thermal bridging to like 1 point some or 2% or something like that on the entire wall assembly. Now this is the next step, and that is a fully exterior insulated sheathing material. We could have done like a comfort board on the outside of our sheathing or WeatherLogic, which a lot of people do that, and I think that's great. However, it does introduce some details and things to consider and think about, like when you're putting your siding on and whatever. This gets installed the same as your sheathing, and we can put our siding right on it just like our sheathing, especially because LP Smart Side has a no stud fastening schedule. We have the Tetra Grip nails. That's like the ultimate wall assembly right here. We're gonna have tons of R value, no thermal bridging. We have no headers to speak of really that come all the way through. I mean, someone give me one good reason why this design is not like super efficient and good. I would love to hear it because I keep trying to think, how can we make it better and how is there a better way? But Greg, I think this is like it, man.
Oscillation is probably the best thing for the build.
Yeah, we're pushing the dew point as far out as possible. The only next best thing would be if we could have our insulation on the outside. And I'm not gonna say it's possible, but I think that that's something we're gonna see in the future, is something similar to this, because the downside to this product is this. And I know you could say, well, use Zip R. So this right here does not have a WRB. If we were to use like a Huber Zip R, it would be WRB pre-installed. That's like $40 a sheet more. So we just went through, let's say 40 sheets. Today's work, that would have been another $1,600 in materials. How much time will it take me to put a WRB on this back wall here? I mean, even if Greg and I both made $100 an hour, which we don't, that's not going to take a full day's work to do that. So there's pluses and minuses. I'm not talking bad about the Zip R. It's expensive. This is a very similar product, but you still have to apply WRB. Anyway, that's it, guys. So we still have no WeatherLogic for our roof sheathing, but that is coming tomorrow morning, and we're going to transfer back to roof. We're going to try to get our roof installed. That makes us feel really good when the sheathing is on the roof of a post frame or pole barn, as some people say that these are still pole barns. The walls typically don't come till after the roof, but since we didn't have it, we just went ahead and said, forget it, let's just do it, get it done. And I'm happy we did, because this gives us a good look as to what we're doing here. So make sure you guys follow along. The Modest House build is coming together. It's starting to look like something. We also got concrete poured in the front for our front porch, which was huge, because now we can build our front porch, which means we can build the roof of the front porch and tie that valley set into our roof line and finish the entire roof this winter, versus we thought we were gonna have to wait until spring when it warmed up. So big shout out to Brian, our concrete guy, for getting that done. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, clean up. Great day. We'll catch you guys on the next video. See you later.